Welcome to the stream. We're back to Touhou LostWord. And today we are continuing on where Kaguya's Moonlit Festival left off last time. With Raisin's Moonlit Festival. Let's see what that bunny is up to in the world of everything is being lost, not just words. Are you making mochi? Let me help. Just have to activate this modded-like machine in my lunatic smart gun. We saw you last time. You are certainly upgraded. Let's go in with a team full of moons and experience this story together. When the gun is big, it means that the rabbit is healthy. Yes, I can believe that. Raisin. Wake up, Raisin, Undogen Inaba. It's a rabbit called Raisin. There's multiple of those. Ah! Did someone call me? The sleepy bunny is finally awake. Raisin. Raisin Undogen Inaba. Who's there? So you've forgotten about me, have you? Ah, fine. Then I shall bless you with a reminder. You better be grateful. Raisin. Raisin Undogen Inaba. That presence that lords over everyone like the biggest frog in the pond. Don't tell me you are Lady pronounced Shangyi in the language of Earth. Thank you for that lengthy explanation. You are correct. I am watching. Surprised? No, not really. How boring. And what was with that whole performance earlier? I was just trying to feed your ego. I thought so. Now then, Raisin Undogen Inaba. Could you please stop saying my full name like that? It's kind of annoying. Like, how many times do you need to say Raisin Undogen Inaba? Wait a sec. Had I forgotten my name? I know it sounds strange, but it feels like I only just remembered it. How could I forget my own name? That's the Eureka effect, also known as an aha moment. It seems repeating your name had the desired result. However, there are still many more problems you must solve. That was just a single piece of the puzzle that happened to come to you. One coincidence is meaningless, and third time's a charm is merely a saying. To solve something you need consistency. You like patterns too, don't you, Raisin? Yes, bullet patterns. Huh? Don't you understand? I'm talking about the lost words. You had disappeared until just now. No, that makes it sound like you can disappear and reappear at will, doesn't it? Restoring something that has been completely erased shouldn't be possible, because there's nothing to restore. Then how am I here? Like I said, it's probably a coincidence. No way! However, it wasn't just random chance that led you to this moment. What do you mean? I am the mother of all moon rabbits, so I have a strong bond with you, Raisin, Udong, and Inaba. I'm your mother, in fact. You have a good name, Raisin, Udong, and Inaba. There's lots of meaning behind it, compared to all those other rabbits which are just called Inaba. My name means something? Yes, it does. Don't ever forget that again. Isn't that a kind of food? Doesn't it mean she is very tasty? You have to remember it, no matter how many times the world ends. Though I guess this world is already dead and gone. Huh? The world has... Silence! I volunteer to explain, because I wanted to show that I am a benevolent goddess. But this is such a pain. You just keep asking more and more questions. My resources aren't unlimited. This Lady Changi, he sounds kinda like a child. Now I understand why everyone sends them to their journey as soon as they reappear. It's so much easier that way. You are speaking nonsense again. Sometimes it's better to follow in the wisdom of those who came before you. Besides, I can observe you on your journey, so I should hurry up and send you on your way. Yikes, I'd rather not have you looking over my shoulder all the time, but that's what she does, watching. I'll be watching over you, like the moon watches over the night. The path you'll be taking is long and treacherous, not to mention that you'll forget everything spoken here. Then what was the point of telling me all this? I was being nice. Did you not get that? Nope. I am Changi. The moon's frog and the moon's rabbit are two parts of a whole. The light markings on the moon are the frog, and the dark markings are the rabbit. I am bound to the moon rabbits as they are bound to me. And you and I mirror each other in even more ways, as I am a goddess who ascends to the moon from Earth. Ascended. As a moon rabbit of Earth, you have to reconnect it with the moon. That is your fate. Don't question it. Besides, you'll soon forget about all this anyway. Alright, you can take it from here, controller. Controller? Asking your mother to not watch over your shoulder. That never works, no. Oh, it's Shiori again. Testing, testing. Ahem. Initializing takeoff sequence. Opening hatch to probability space gate deck. Starting up the logic accelerating catapult. I don't recognize her. Boy, does this explain why Raisin gets all those upgrades? Did you make them? Hatch open. Catapult standby. Raisin, Udogen Inaba. Are you ready for takeoff? Huh? I guess. Stand straight and try not to bite your tongue. Okay. Good. Fire! Huh? What's going on? Is this safe? No! And she's gone. Your contraptions are as crazy as ever. I'm glad you liked it. Now then, I better get back to my usual duties. Oh hey, an actual PC-98 background. This looks nice. Oh, but before that, Miss Shang-Yi. Yes. Are you really Shang-Yi? What are you implying? It's just that there are countless other accounts with the name Shang-Yi. So, isn't that the main feature of those things you call probability spaces? That they're infinite? Yeah, but... spaces. Well, whatever. I'll think about it later. But are you sure you don't know anything, Miss Shang-Yi? Of course not. How could I, with the state I'm in right now? Rabbit 1, Rabbit 2. You might never return to the moon again. You know that, don't you? You'll become impure if you descend to Earth. It's supposed to be gross and smell really bad. Don't just stand there. Say something. The next time we meet, we might be enemies. Give it a rest, Seiran. You can't dissuade her. She ran away from the Watatsuki sisters. There's no turning back for her now. But, without Raisin, all the rabbits will... I'm fed up. War could break out at any moment, but all we do is train and pound mochi. Again and again, there's no end to it. No, the war has already begun. I've heard that the threat keeps getting closer, and that we won't be able to live on the moon much longer. One rabbit even told me that the humans have already planted a flag on the moon and are acting like it's theirs. They are just rumors. Another rabbit told me that the humans won't invade. She said they are just here to study the near side of the moon. That's just another rumor, Seiran. I've also heard that some Lunarians have already engaged the enemy. Whose side are you on, Ringo? She's already made up her mind. There's nothing we can say that will change it. Chang'e it. Though, I don't know if she reached this decision by herself. Raisin has always been a bit too serious for a rabbit. She might have gotten possessed by some info uploaded to our telepathic network. Enough talk. You came here to keep an eye on me, right? Everyone's watching Raisin today. You can report whatever you want to Lady Toyohime and Lady Sagome. I don't care. They won't catch me. Goodbye. We won't meet again. Hold on, Raisin. What is it? Take this. Wait, isn't this... It's a lunar veil. I snuck it out of the armory for you. But won't this get you in trouble too? Don't worry about that. I'm in charge of the Moon Rabbit soldiers' supplies. You won't be able to fly to Earth safely without one of these. I used it to wrap up some other tools I thought you might need. I wanted to get you a probe too, but it was too big. I already got them for you, so you may as well take them. I also have a present for you. Don't worry, it's not more stuff to carry. I'm gonna use my authority to unlock the gate to the Kayan passageway. Passageway number 4 is connected to a special place on Earth called Gensokyo. You might run into a Baku on the way. But it's unlikely. Landing there should be much safer than anywhere else. Bingo. Come on! You better get going. Don't forget that we'll be enemies if another lunar war breaks out. It's my job to fight, so I won't pull any punches. Got that? Yeah. Thank you. And then she fell really far. Also, hello person in chat. What's with this place? Were they Earth yokai? How many are there? How am I gonna survive here? And this air I'm breathing. Ah! I feel sick. There's life, corpses, and the creatures that decompose them. All I can smell is the stench of death and decay. I have to do something. Huh? I don't remember bringing this with me. It looks like a necklace with a round pendant. Ah! It's a lunar jewel. The type that purifies air. This must be one of the tools Seiran gave me. There's also a gun and an automatic mochi pounder. Anyway, this is just what I needed. Air purification activate. Ah, I can breathe again. It looks like one lunar jewel purifies enough air for one moon rabbit. Now, to find a safe place to rest. Or cut your nose off. Yes, that would also work. It doesn't look like there are any strong yokai around here. I don't know why that is, but I'm not gonna complain. Guess I'll set up here for the night. If you want to spend the night here, you're gonna have to pay up. Who's that? A rabbit? Like me? No, she's an earth rabbit. I'm the boss of the Takakusa-gun, this bamboo forest. I'm also the eldest rabbit here. I could tell you my name, but as all the rabbits here know, you are the outsider, so you should give me your name first. I'm Raisin, a moon rabbit. Thought so. You mean you knew I was a moon rabbit before I told you? Also, I've given you my name, so you give me yours. Raisin she could tell by the ears. I'm Tei Inaba. There are a couple of things that told me you were a moon rabbit. First, I've never seen you before. I've met countless rabbits in my time, but never one that looked like you. There must be some rabbits here you've never seen before. There aren't. The second clue was your name. Only someone from the moon would have such a silly-sounding name as Raisin. By the way, how's it written? What do you mean? It's just Raisin. It's written as it sounds. All right, listen up. Earth rabbits don't use silly names like that. We all use proper Earth names. Let me reiterate that for you. Rabbits use proper Earth names. Wait. Didn't she call herself Inaba? Wasn't there a Lunarian who calls all rabbits that? Either way, I think I see what she's getting at. Raisin is written with the character Ray, meaning bell, and Sen, meaning hermit. You think think the Sen from Raisin is the same as in cousin? I think you might be right with that explanation. Wow, that's an unusual name. Are you from China, by chance? Yeah, that's right. I came from far away. I crossed an ocean to get here. I see. That explains why you don't have anywhere to stay. Okay, Raisin. I give you permission to live here in the bamboo forest. Great. I really appreciate it. But my word is law. The other rabbits wouldn't be able to survive here without my leadership. Like all rabbits, they are lazy and love to gossip, but they work when I tell them to. The whole group would suffer otherwise. And you better pay rent. You'll have to obey me too. Sure. That sounds just like the lunar capital. But I guess there aren't rumors about any wars here. That alone makes it 1,000 times better. Also, I make it a rule to personally monitor all newcomers during their month-long trial period. Everyone is watching Raisin today. You can't mean... I'll start by sleeping next to you tonight. You should hurry up and get some sleep too. Good night. Do you like it? I modeled it after a house I saw ages ago. It should be good enough to live in. There's not much furniture or anything, is there? I went out of my way to make it cause you looked so sad sleeping outside. Oh, thank you. I'll see what I can do to improve it. I'm good with machines and the like. You're welcome. That house I modeled this off was home to a bamboo cutter and his wife. He was also a descendant of the gods. They always said they would treasure their children, but unfortunately they were never blessed with any. They led normal lives, not achieving anything worth writing about, and in the end they quietly passed away. But I still think about them sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't have been there to see them off in their final moments. This just goes to show that the best thing you can hope for is a long and healthy life. I also thought it would be Kaguya-hime time, but it was Kaguya-hime time last time. And apparently this time, the bamboo cutter just died. I guess. Have you gotten used to eating carrots straight out of the ground yet? Or do you still need that weird necklace thing? I think I still need some time to adjust. Right. There's no rush. You can take all the time you need. I don't understand. So you're saying all attempts at peace fell through when the humans declared their intentions to build a lunar base? And you want me to help in the all-out war between the Lunarians and the humans? There's been no signs of any of that down here. The humans don't have the technology to compete with the lunar capital. I haven't heard from you once in all these years, and this is what you contact me about? I'm disappointed in you, Ringo. Yeah, I know what you mean. Huh? In truth, nothing has happened. The higher-ups are well aware of that. Then why are those rumors going around? You haven't changed at all, have you, Reason? This is a performance, a facade engineered by the higher-ups. Like always, it's to prevent anyone from questioning their authority. Only fools don't plan ahead. The higher-ups will use whatever means necessary to eliminate potential dangers. Get to the point already. The whole lunar capital is currently searching for someone, and it's been revealed that they are not on the moon. Who are they looking for? Lady Kaguya, Lady Yagokoro's disciple and the most promising Lunarian of her generation, has disappeared. You mean Lady Toyohime and Lady Yorihime's friend? That Lady Kaguya? Higher-ups are in a frenzy. My guess is they are trying to cover up something important. Either way, they've decided to search Earth by force. And this awful war they've invented is all the justification they need. They'll use any means to get what they want. This Lady Kaguya person has caused so much trouble for everyone. I wasn't sure if I should mention this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It seems Lady Kaguya spoke about you before she disappeared. You mean she had it out for me or something? No, nothing like that. She said nice things about you. She spoke like you were friends. Huh? Yeah, that's the kind of reaction I expected. Just forget I said anything. Ah! Wait, if the lunar capital's searching for Lady Kaguya, doesn't that mean someone will come down to Earth soon? Yeah, that's what I wanted to warn you. Our call is being traced! No way! Lady Toyohime, Lady Yorihime. I see. So this is Gensokyo, huh? It's just what I expected from a fake paradise created by filthy yokai. I can't stand this impure stench. Don't say that, Yorihime. This is the land that Misue no Urano Shikimako loved. Though it's also the land that stole him from me. Raisin. With my authority as a lunar emissary, I order you to tell us where Kaguya is. I don't know. I suspected as much. It just didn't add up. Kaguya always talked about you despite the fact that she's never met you, not even once. But what's truly strange that Lady Yagokoro insisted we find you. But I really don't know where she is. That's unfortunate. We won't be able to convince Lady Yagokoro just by telling her that you claim not to know anything. That wouldn't convince anyone. It seems we have no other option, Raisin. Yes? You will come with us to see Lady Yagokoro in person. That will solve everything. But... She's right, that me going to the moon would work. Even for a lunar sage, Lady Yagokoro is wise. She helped build the lunar capital as Lord Tsukuyomi's chief advisor. She would surely perceive my innocence in a heartbeat. I can leave this life on Earth whenever I wish. Even if I kept living here, I'd always be treated as an outsider. Mostly because yokai live for so long. A moon rabbit can't become an Earth rabbit. So... Oh, I get it. You don't want to abandon your life down here. Don't worry, I won't tell you to live with us as our pet again. Not after all this time. We will respect your freedom. As long as Lady Yagokoro agrees, you can return to Earth as soon as we are done. Really? Okay then. Thank goodness. As soon as I heard that I could keep living down here with Tay, I felt truly relieved from the bottom of my heart. This must be what I... Good! Then let's burn Gensokyo! You can live here. There just won't be a here anymore. What? This place is nothing but a den of impure creatures. We wouldn't want you to become even more impure when you return. You'll get sick. No, please don't. Why not? Let us clean this place, Raisin. The earth must be purified in case this land is ever needed in the future. And you must help us. That is your duty. I can't disobey them. It's not that Lady Toyohime or Lady Yorihime has convinced me of anything. It's the moon. The moon is a colossal machine of lunacy and madness, and the people there are its gears forever trapped inside it. I can't escape it no matter how hard I try, because I was born there. I can't oppose the moon's gravity. It's magic. I should have known that. You still have a choice, Raisin. Tay! From the moment you set out on a journey, your home will always try to pull you back. But you can't let it. Not until you've done what you set out to do. I've left my place of birth twice, and I haven't regretted either decision. What about you, Raisin? Who are you? You must be the filthy yokai who took Raisin in. As thanks, I shall reduce you to atoms. Please don't hold it against me. Have you got any last words? She does indeed have a last word. I do have some words to say, but they aren't gonna be my last. Leave Raisin here and fly back to the moon. Now! Unless you wanna get hurt. How dare you? Compose yourself, Yorihime. No, sister. It will take me barely an instant to cut her. Don't make me repeat myself. Sorry, sister. Please forgive me. Don't worry about it. You are always calm and wise, but just this once you were about to make a mistake. Do you understand what I'm saying? You mean that yokai was trying to provoke me? She's more than she appears. Raisin called you Tei, didn't she? Let me guess, your surname is Inaba, isn't it? So what if it is? And that is another piece of the puzzle. Lady Yagokoro called Raisin by the name Udongen. Udonge is a plant that grows by absorbing impurities, eventually producing jeweled branches of horai. She started using that name after hearing it from Kaguya, meaning Kaguya must have known Raisin would go to Earth. I know Kaguya's smart. Are you trying to tell me she can predict the future? None of this would make any sense otherwise. However, that's not important right now. Do you remember the name Kaguya used to refer to rabbits? Inaba. Exactly. Inaba is also the name of a place on Earth. But how did Kaguya learn about it? Is it because she can see the future? The word Inaba comes from Earth, so... Enough already. You're just talking nonsense. Or what? Do you want me to reenact the legend and step on you, you stupid shark? We are leaving, Yorihime. Yes, sister. The Earth's intentions are clear to me now. You will not cooperate, and you will not return Raisin to us. By the way, Raisin, the passageway you used to get to Earth was left wide open. I'm going to seal it permanently. You shall never return to the moon again. I have a gift for you from Lady Yagokoro. She said I should give this to whoever is sheltering Kaguya. She also asked me to say that it's incredibly valuable, so you should be able to use it to buy someone's silence. I leave it here with you, but I caution you against drinking it. Why? Don't question my sister. She said all you need to know. Let's go, sister. Yes. Farewell, Raisin. Ooh. Wow, that was really intense. Are you okay, Raisin? Am I okay? I'm worried about you. No, before that, there's something I have to say. Thank you, Tei. You really saved me. Ah, don't mention it. Everyone should be allowed to live where they want to live. This isn't the moon, so your life won't be extended down here. Your life on Earth won't last nearly as long, but it has its upsides too, doesn't it? Yeah. Whoa! Have you taken a look at this gift? You mean this jar? What about it? There are legends about that thing. It's the Horai elixir. Huh? Hello! Is anyone home? More weirdly dressed people have appeared. It seems nothing ever gets you down, Hekatia. You think? I just believe that things won't ever take a turn for the better if all you do is act depressed. Come on, you should smile with me, Junko. You too, clown piece. It's not like I'm depressed or anything. Wow, Master's more hyperactive than most fairies. It's so lunatic. Why does Junko have devil claws? To scratch you more easily. Oh. Hello, I know you're in there. Sorry for disturbing you so late at night. But could you please open the door so these two will quiet down? Afraid this happy-go-lucky hell will never end if you don't. Who is it? Huh? Junko! I saw a picture of you in one of my optional classes at military school. At the time, I was like, wow, so the Lunarians have an enemy, and this is what she looks like. Come on, Hekatia, clown piece, the door's open. Why are you here? For tea, obviously. Okay, let me go everything one more time. Wow, finally some music. It all started when Miss Junko, accompanied by Miss Hekatia, began her latest attack against the lunar capital. And when you actually got to the moon, you discovered something crazy. You say the lunar capital isn't just planning to invade Earth, but every other world within reach. This includes the dream world, all the different Senkai, the 6 realms, which Hell is part of, and even other planets. Caught completely off guard and outnumbered, you had to switch from attack to defense. Then you came to us looking for something to turn the tide in your favor, because we sent the lunar emissaries packing. Is that everything? Yep, that's about it. So, will you help us? We first need to be sure that what you've said is true. That's why I tasked the yokai rabbits with observing the moon. Raisin, have you received any telepathic messages? No, it looks like I've been blacklisted. Shame. Oh, there's the report on the moon now. Moon, round and bright. As I suspected, we weren't able to check everything, but what we did discover correlates with your story. Raisin has been cancelled. Oh no! I think it's safe to say you aren't lying. So does that mean you'll help us? This is so tense. The fact that the lunar capital has decided to invade other worlds proves that their search for Kaguya isn't going well. The longer this goes on without them finding her, the harder it will be to predict what they're gonna do next. Let's start fighting back right now. I'd love to, but can't you trust us? No, that's not it. In a way, that would be a much easier problem to solve. Miss Junko, did you try entering the lunar capital? Yes, and while it pains me to say it, I was easily repelled. Thought so. There's a genius in the lunar capital, so it's no surprise they have powerful defenses. She's smart enough to create the Horai elixir, and creating barriers employs many of the same techniques. There are 2 problems we have to solve. First, how do we get to the barrier? And second, how do we break through it? Since not even Miss Junko could break through the barrier, us rabbits alone won't make much difference. But I'm sure we'll find a solution if we can convince the people of Gensokyo to work together and combine their abilities. Getting to the barrier though, now that's a whole other story. Right, I see what you mean. Traveling to the moon is difficult. The usual routes to the moon have been sealed, so the only option we have is to fly there directly. There are very few people capable of spaceflight. We need a team with people that can break the barrier, people that can fight, and people that can get everyone else there. There are all kinds of ability users in Gensokyo, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to find such a team. But you still have a plan, don't you? Why do you think that? Because I reckon we wouldn't be talking about this if you didn't. Like, if you are anything like my master, you would probably just throw us out, right, master? Yeah, good thinking, clown piece. So, Miss Tei, Inaba, you do have a clever scheme, don't you? Clever, huh? Could say that. Really? Tell us. It revolves around the Touhou elixir. I've heard the tales about an elixir that grants immortality, but I never thought it actually existed. So your plan is for one of us to drink that thing and become immortal? No, I doubt that would work. The lunar capital possesses another elixir called the ultramarine orb elixir that's supposed to erase impurities. What do you think would happen if someone was forced to drink that after they were made impure by the Touhou elixir? I can only speculate, because such a thing has never happened before, but I doubt it would be pleasant. Ah! You seem to know a lot about medicine, huh? How do we know you are not just making this up? I learned all that I know from Lord Daikoku, which is why I can say with certainty that this Touhou elixir isn't medicine. It's a solution of medical nanomachines. Nanomachines?! You're joking. The surprises just keep on coming, huh? Medi what? Nanomachines are tiny little machines, too small to see with the naked eye. And these ones are also imbued with spiritual power. It's impossible to make someone immortal just by combining the effects of various medicines. But if you inject them with non-degradable programmable particles, you can reconstruct their body from the inside out. Right, but how does this get us to the moon? I just told you that they are programmable particles, didn't I? So we can rewrite the program to make them build a vehicle capable of flying to the moon. That's genius. They should be able to make anything as long as we provide the materials. Wait, how are we supposed to reprogram them? Is there some kind of spell we can use? That would make them way too dangerous to use. The only one who can reprogram them in this day and age is their creator. Then they are useless! Not quite. Lucky for us, Lord Daikoku is the coolest god there is. No one's better at making medicine than him. So if another pharmacist can reprogram the nanomachines, so can he. And if he can, so can I. That's amazing, Tei. Anyway, time's running out, so I better start making preparations. Will you help me? Of course! My health are also on the line, so I'm gonna fight with all my power as a goddess. My ability can help you recreate the magic from the age of the gods. Purification reverts things to how they were back then. What about me? What can I do to help? There's a cave on the Yokai Mountain, where you can mine the gems I need. Could you get some with the goddess? Okay, leave it to us. I'm helping too, Tei. Just tell me what to do. You are good at tinkering with machines, right? Yeah, they teach that at military school on the moon. Bring me the tools you took with you from the moon. You can help me modify them to be used as materials. Also, no, never mind. We need to hurry. Okay, I'll go get them. Recrafting now. We got lots of those dragon gem things you wanted, but you still need more, right? Yeah, this isn't nearly enough. You're gonna have to make at least 1,000 more trips. Now you're talking. Consider it done. We found this super huge centipede in the cave. What should we do? Avoid her if it looks like she's gonna cause trouble. But if she's willing to talk, you should try asking her for help. There's the real Minecrafter yokai. Okay, I'll give that a go next time I see her. Are my purifying flames hot enough? Yeah, they are a big help. They should make constructing this thing a whole lot quicker. Quicker it's done, the better after all. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Wow, you're amazing, Tay. It's pretty much done already. Yeah. There's just a little bit left to do. It won't take long. It's finished! Well, mostly. Woohoo! Wow, we got it done in half. No, a third of the time you predicted. It only took us a decade. Seems we also managed to avoid the worst case scenario and finish it before the moon launched their invasion. I also made lots of friends at the main. I'm glad. Are you exhausted, Tay? Tay? Are you hurt? What's wrong? Huh? Oh, sorry. It's nothing. I'm just a little tired. Don't lie. You're not just tired, Tay. It's far worse than that. I know what's going on. You should be the one to say it. Okay. Don't you need to lie down? It's fine, Raisin. I want to say this standing up. Thanks, everyone. We never would have been able to complete this secret weapon without all your help. Equipping this will let one of us fly to the moon and put things right. There's only one, but that's all we need. We have hope now, which is much more than we could have had without it. So, thank you. Tay, let me finish. Lord Daikoku's skills with medicine were as amazing as I predicted. But using those skills requires magic from the age of the gods. Magic from when the gods walked upon the earth, as we do now. That magic doesn't exist nowadays. It isn't allowed to exist. So, if you somehow manage the impossible and use it anyway, it will erase your entire existence. I was only able to use it because this is Gensokyo, the place where lost things scatter, but I still had to pay the price. Somehow I managed to hold out just long enough. I guess I really am the rabbit of good fortune. Rest in pieces. I'm sorry, Tay. I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. Raisin. Hey! Hey! Only you can use the secret weapon. You'll have to go alone. But I'm sure you can. I understand. I'll stop Lady Yagokoro and her mad obsession with Lady Kaguya. I promise. You can rest now, Tay. I'll go finish this as quickly as I can, and then I'll return. The secret weapon will only truly be complete when I pour the last of my magic into it. This is goodbye, Raisin. Thank you for staying here with me until the end. Raisin. The ultimate good luck charm. Literally the life force of Tay within you. And that's how this happened. I can't cry. Not yet. I have to keep going. To the moon! The Horned Rabbit Union. That is the name of a union that belonged to Raisin Undogen Inaba and Tay Inaba. A union formed between a moon rabbit and an earth rabbit. Two rabbits who couldn't be more different. Not much connects the moon and the earth. They are the gods who migrated to the moon, exiles from the moon. Lunar whales, a few secret passageways, the moon's reflection in water, a rocket blessed by the Sumiyoshi gods. Toyohime's ability, Sagome's duality, Hekatia's ability, the Undonga plant, from the moon that absorbs Earth's impurities. And the bond between Raisin and Tay. Guess we are fighting these three in our memories. Let's see what this new Raisin can do with her bagpipe and rocket shoes. Let's see, we have an all-targeting spell card. Ori Sapling, Ground Moon, a spell card of Raisin Undogen Inaba, who has almost reached the end. She utilizes a pharmaceutical theory devised by Erin in this attack. Erin is a genius pharmacologist, but her knowledge expands well beyond the realm of pharmacology. In a way, Ruling over a nation's people is the same as administering medical care to them, and so Erin is capable of giving advice to Tsukuyomi about the administration of the lunar capital. Doctors like Erin are able to make fast and accurate decisions when lives are on the line. This came into play when Erin went down to Earth to escort Kaguya back to the moon, and when Toyohime was struggling to decide what to do with Mizue no Uranoshimako. The name Erin gave to Raisin is Udongen. Anyone weak to fire or metal? Yes. Oh yeah, that's a very Erin spell cut. Now, for your solo spell. That one looks very Raisin. Alright, disappearance. Missing number. She utilizes a bullet pattern convinced by Moko in this attack. Ah, yeah, okay, I can see Xufu in this. When Qin Shi Huang's envoy came across the sea from China, the objective was to find and bring back the Horai Elixir, a legendary substance said to grant immortality. Some records suggest they were actually looking for the jewel branch of Horai, which was also rumored to grant immortality. In either case, the envoy never stood a chance, and the reason they never returned to China was almost certainly because they failed their mission. However, if they themselves managed to become immortal, they may have run into Moko in their span of their never-ending life. Even now, they might be out there somewhere. Nobody weak to metal. Guess we are using a last word then. Oh yeah, that's very Sufu. Just stay at the bottom. Small movements. You can do it, Junko. And her last word. New Horned Rabbit Union. Lunatic Buddy. She recalls days spent with Tay. Turns out the rabbit who thought no one understood them was totally right. The rabbit lived in the bamboo forest and was the leader of all the yokai rabbits and regular rabbits that lived there. No matter what Raisin says, the rabbits won't listen to her unless their leader backs her up. Faced with such a dilemma, the old Raisin from when she was still on the moon may have thought, Am I really the president of the Horned Rabbit Union? There's no point in me being here. But on Earth... No, in Gensokyo, Raisin knew that type of thinking wouldn't get her anywhere. No one would pay her any attention. Events would transpire around her and she'd eventually be forced to act. If she constantly fled, she'd get left behind. If she constantly fought, she'd get hurt. She decided against trying to exert her will on the rabbits, and yet she didn't give up either. Instead, she simply said, I can't believe that, Tay. Bouncing around without care. From the mine, obviously. Great, we have a gun that shoots ancient dupas. And that's the end of that. But as so usual with these LostWord streams, not the end of the stream. Because also last time, or the time before last time, I don't quite remember, we did 2 extra stages, one for chapter 4 and one for chapter 2, the Scarlet Devil Tower. And for this one, in chapter 2, we have a new part. The Shadow of the Tower finale. Last time, we crossed the desert in the shadow of the tower, finally reaching the tower and awakening the devil that slept underneath. Today, let's see where that story goes. As usual with extra stages, I can't really play them, because I can only play 3 stages per day. But I guess I'll read the story and then play the final stage. Or something like that. Let's reflect on that battle and cry about it. Yes. Star Essence! Let's continue. Thanks for the explanation, though I already knew most of what you told me. Oh, and thanks for waking me up. With it always being daytime, my body didn't want to awaken. And when I tried to resurrect, it got turned into mist by the intense sunlight. Your Shroud of Darkness really saved me. You know Suika Ibuki, right? The Oni? Well, I got to know her while I was in my mist form. I don't know why, but she taught me how to retrain some awareness of my surroundings while in mist form. That's how I was able to see everything that happened. I also want to stop the Witch of Scarlet Dreams, same as you. Misty Pals, yes. Let's bond over being reduced to atoms. I basically caused all this, so I have to take responsibility. But you guys don't have to worry. Just follow my orders and everything will turn out okay. Maybe you shouldn't push yourself so hard. It's obvious that you still haven't fully recovered. Maybe. But I've already rested long enough as it is. It seems we've gained another stalwart ally. Now we should decide how we are going to climb all these stairs. Miss Li Huan should hop back on Miss Tenchi's motorcycle and Miss Alice can ride in my sidecar with Shion. But Miss Alice and Miss Remilia both need to stay under the cover of Miss Rumia's darkness, so... How about Miss Remilia flies directly above the sidecar and Miss Rumia flies above her? Yes, let's stack us! How are they gonna keep up by just flying with a motorcycle? Miss Remilia, are you feeling strong enough to fly? Also, how are you driving motorcycles up all these stairs? Very bumpily is the answer. Who do you think I am? Speed is practically my middle name. Okay, I guess. But Rumia and Speed? Also, now that I've added my mist form to all the other forms I've mastered, I'm more mobile than ever. Don't worry about it. Magic! Whoa, that sounds really impressive. Can she transform to fly even faster? Good. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let's hurry. Yes, let's go. Very bumpily. We've climbed pretty high, but I just noticed something strange. What is it, Miss Alice? Why did you ask us to stop? My magic seems to be getting stronger. You're right. I can sense your increased magic levels. I wonder if this is because we are climbing the tower. Yeah, the Knight Alice design is pretty nice. Especially because the usual Shanghai dolls are always kind of archers and knights in a way. That's odd. My magic is getting stronger too. I thought it was because I'm still recovering, but I guess not. This can't be a coincidence. So Remilia's getting stronger too, huh? That makes sense. I finally understand what's going on with you both. What do you mean? You see, I know quite a lot about temperament, so I can tell that this is related to yours. Temperament. Do you mean our elemental affinities? I know quite a bit about elements too. Not quite. There's more to temperament than just elements. This is gonna be really hard to understand, isn't it? There isn't time to go into all the details, so I'll keep it short and simple. Yay! Not too much for Rumia brain. It's star essence. That's already too much for Rumia brain. What do you mean? You've both been absorbing the temperament stars are made of. You could also call it a manifestation of star magic. The Witch of Scarlet Dreams expels this temperament along with the rays of heat. It's denser the higher up we go. But unlike the rays of heat, Rumia's darkness can't block it out. Also, it can't hurt you unless it's directed to do so. And the Witch of Scarlet Dreams isn't doing that. She isn't expelling it on purpose, so it's practically harmless. In fact, considering the situation we are in, you could even call it a gift. A gift from the Witch of Scarlet Dreams? I'm sure it's obvious how it happened to Remilia, but Alice, your temperament has also been destroyed. No way. Yeah, though I can't say how. If I had to guess, I'd say it's because you've got a bond with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. And that bond has been hijacked by some kind of destructive influence that can now affect you directly. That's probably why you've been hearing those words you were talking about. But your broken temperaments are being reinforced, or rather being remade by the star essence. That's why Remilia is gradually getting stronger as we climb. And Alice, you've been continually absorbing less dense star essence underground. That's how you acquired that form. As a vampire, receiving power from the stars instead of the moon doesn't sit right with me. The magic is powerful, but it doesn't seem that forceful. Think of it as a temporary aid, like a splint for a broken bone. Oh, in that case, I suppose it would be silly to let it go to waste. A bond with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. It's like the opposite of her heat rays. A kind and gentle magic. What's up, Alice? Why are you laughing? She looks super happy. Wait, if what you say is true and the higher up we go, the denser the star essence, wouldn't that mean there'll be more of those divergent spirits? The ones Miss Alice likened to fallen stars? Yeah, it was just about... The stars have fallen! To explain that! There are more of those aggressive, vengeful spirit things too. A horde of vengeful spirit-like beings appeared. I'm guessing all this star essence has drawn them here from somewhere. Anyway, let's get rid of them. And then they got rid of them. Fighting excluded. Parallel remnants. Are we there yet? Just where is this elevating machine? We still have a long way to go. Design-wise, Lady Patchouli had to place it at the very top of the forest zone. Oh well, there's no point in exhausting ourselves by blindly rushing there. We still don't know what the lost word is, after all. Right, Li Huan? I think it's the witch's real name, but we still don't know who the witch is. Lady Flan, we're in a hurry now. You can take a look at it later, okay? Alright, if you say so. We should meet the Witch of Scarlet Dreams first anyway. Li Huan, will you show me later? Sure. Yay! I'll hold you to that. So the journal. It won't respond if you just say random words. Tell me what happened last time. Huh? Last time. You were able to regain the lost word and resolve the incident in another world, weren't you? How did you determine what word was missing then? Well... Apparently, the journal requires 2 pieces of information to determine whether or not a specific word is the lost one. Do you mean? I don't get it either. Care to explain? To put it simply, let's use a library as an example. It's always a library with Patchouli. If your conversation is over, I'll carry Miss Li Huan from now on. You might not have noticed since you were talking. We've walked quite a distance. Pardon me. Fine. I guess I'll help too. Just this once, though. Open your mouth, Li Huan. You're trying to hide it, but you're really bad at it. You're just worried for Li Huan, aren't you? There's me from back then. What's going on? It makes sense that there's another Li Huan. I bet there are other versions of us native to this world too, but this seems more like universal reincarnation, where souls can exist at the same time as their previous incarnations. We are seeing Miss Li Huan's past through this window, or rather, that Miss Li Huan's present. My brain's gonna explode. I didn't want to say anything until it could be sure, but I've actually experienced all this before. Have the threads of fate been tangled? Or is that you from a different timeline? I bet Patchy would love to study this. If that really is the past you, then does that mean the lost words can be resolved? Yep, I've resolved some before. This world's lost word will be resolved soon. Wow, this is unbelievable. I don't really get what's going on, but it's gonna get resolved anyway. Can't we just go home? Perhaps it only gets resolved because we are climbing the tower. That future might not come to pass otherwise. Do you think, rebellious Scarlet? Aren't you the devil of fate? You know I'm still not 100%, don't you? Also, my ability isn't some tool you can use whenever it's convenient. I'm asking you because you are the all-powerful vampire who faced much worse than this without a word of complaint. Or at least that's what I heard from someone who was there back then. Fine, I'll tell you, but just this once. This world's fate rests on our shoulders too. We must continue onward to attain the future where the incident gets resolved. Then I guess we better keep climbing. If only I could guess the lost word right now. There's no time to comb through my journal. That journal of yours is strange. I can't really explain it, but it's obviously not an ordinary tool. Our motorcycles are also quite special, but your journal seems to be special in a completely different way. Oh no, this is really bad. What's wrong? The people inside were talking about some kind of elevating machine. We'll get separated if we don't do something. So, what's that got to do with us? If they leave us behind, we won't be able to help them if they get into trouble. Then let's smash through the wall and travel with them. I could do that if I wanted to, but it would alter fate. Interfering in a way that contradicts what Li Huan experienced could drastically change the future. The whole tower could collapse, ruining the entire world. Yeah, we don't want that. From what I understand, they repurposed the mass driver used to lift building materials to make the elevating machine. It was originally set on the outside of the tower. They don't have any reason to remove it, so it should still be there. The inside and outside parts of the elevator will rise together. We have to hurry to reach it at the same time as them. More trouble coming in. Oh, it's Scarlet Yukari. That form, that hat, and that collar. Is she mocking me? You've sure got some nerve, even if you are just a cheap imitation. A horde of vengeful spirit-like beings appear. There's no time. Let's split up and deal with them all at once. And then they were dealt with. Precipice propulsion. Ah, the moon is burning tonight. It's gonna be a hot night. Just what do you think you are doing to my mansion? And what's this? You seem to be in pain. The eternally young Scarlet Moon, Remilia Scarlet, will be your opponent. I'll make this fun night last for as long as I can. No. This night's too hot. Hey, you're referencing the same thing as I'm referencing. So I'll cool it down. Oops, I lost consciousness for a second. Living as mist for so long and being awake during the day has really taken its toll. Luckily, I can still fly while asleep. Wow, Remilia, I'm glad you can do that. But I need to be more careful. I'll soon have to face my fate. Blander. This tiny hint of temperament I feel within me. It's your destructive magic, isn't it? I'm sure you hold the fateful key that will set things right. Are you okay, Miss Vampire? Some birds can fly while asleep, so why shouldn't she? Yeah, sure. You still look a little pale. Are you worried about me? Aren't vampires always pale? Unfortunately for you, I'm a vampire. The greatest of calamities. No other yokai can compare to us. If I was at full strength, I wouldn't be able to fight anyone without being accused of bullying. If that was true, things would never have gotten this bad. Did you say something? I heard what happened. I heard you sacrificed yourself to save your friends and this world. And that's not all. You even tried to protect my friend at the top of this tower. The cause of all this. You tried to protect the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Why? I'll only say this once, so listen closely. To vampires, the human primates are cattle, and one day I will own them all. So, as their future ruler, it's my duty to protect and guide them. No other reason? None. The people in the tower are moving faster than I expected. This must be Sakuya Izayori's doing. If they activate the elevator without us, we are done for. We have to catch up somehow. This is all super difficult, but you mean the future will change, right? Like, what would have happened if we broke the wall? Oh, it seems you are not as stupid as you seem. That's exactly right. Miss Li Huan, How long did it take you to reach the elevating machine last time? Will we make it in time at the speed we are going? We might be cutting it close, but I think so. Good. This is the place, right? Where's the elevating machine? Let's get Miss Remilia to guide us. More trouble has arrived. Ah, they keep getting in the way. I'm having a déjà vu. Scarlet fairies are giggling. These aren't the same vengeful spirits things as before. Are they altered by the Witch of Scarlet Dreams? Temperament. We don't have much time. Let's split up and... Oh, you know the drill. I do indeed know the drill. Now comes a fateful hindrance. Why? I still remember you, so how could you say such a thing? How could you say that you don't know me? What about you? You say you remember me, but you can't recall my name, can you? Well, no, but I haven't forgotten everything. I still clearly remember that time you went on an adventure to Makai. Sorry. It's not like I want to upset you. I just honestly don't know what you're talking about. The only adventures I've had, if you could call them that, were the childish games I played with Remo. There's no way I've been to Makai. Oh, but don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying you are a liar or that you misremembered. Even though this window separates us, I can tell you're being sincere. What? How can you know that? Our accounts clearly contradict each other, so one of us has to be lying. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Honestly, I don't really understand it either. But it's like this world is following two destinies simultaneously. I don't know how else to explain it. A single world with two destinies? Since long ago, it's been said that fate is written in the stars, and that's what I see when I look at them now. Perhaps this extra fate was sent to us because there's something going on with the stars, or in a place beyond them. Though I can't say for sure. Are we elevating? Have we elevated? Space! Everything looks the same, but we're pretty high up now. We should be able to look down on heaven. Do you think we can enter the tower from here? There's a skylight up a little higher on the roof. The gatekeeper purposefully ignores that entrance, so people like me can visit. Miss Alice, shouldn't you stay in the darkness? Now that we've come this far, I thought it was about time I toughened up and faced it. Same here. This window is too small to see anything. Let's hurry to the roof. I kinda wanna enjoy all the darkness around us some more, but okay, let's hurry. It's slow going, having to loop around the outside of the tower, but we should be getting close to the top. That's a little hindrance. What's with that appearance? It's like she's trying to imitate me. Finally using all those scarlet versions of characters. Oh, is that how it is? You trying to say that I first have to overcome myself or something? No, I can't let this get to me. Let's power through them. And then we powered through them. Heroic return! Back to this thing. Which I assume is some kind of space capsule. We're finally here, the top of the Scarlet Devil Tower. And this must be that skylight you were talking about. I didn't expect it to be so... It's huge! Whoa! What's wrong, Rumia? There's space all around us! Right. You like all this darkness, don't you? I understand how you feel. You should probably be taking this a bit more seriously. You helped calm my nerves, thank you. You're welcome! You remind me of my sister. Why don't you come live with me as my servant once this is over? No thanks! Is this an earthquake? No, it must be a shockwave caused by the terrible, powerful magic. What's... Clearly, it's more trouble. Whoa, that was crazy! That explosion can only mean one thing. Yes, this is the beginning of the end. Maybe we can see what's going on through the window. Let's fly up and check. Right, this was the top of the tower, the top floor. But now we are above it. I know it's the highest floor, but wow, this room is massive. The whole tower's shaking again. Ah. Where's the other Li Huan and her friends? Are they okay? Ah, I can see someone way over there. Ah, what horrific heat. It's unbearable. Is this the witch's power? It's much stronger than before. The target is nowhere to be seen. Don't tell me she caused this much damage using long-distance bullets. Li Huan, are you alright? Just barely, thanks to everyone protecting me. I didn't get hit either. I would have been toast without everyone else protecting me. Reimu! Li Huan! Flan! Keep the promise. I want to go with you, but I don't think I can. What a bummer. Let's go, Li Huan. Is it okay to leave them here like this? It's not that we're leaving them. It's that we need to get away from here as soon as possible. If we stay, more bullets will come this way. We can't let the others get hurt more than they already are. We've got to draw all of the witches' attention to ourselves. It looks like they are headed for a tough final battle, but I doubt we can catch up to them in time from here. Li Huan would surely have remembered seeing us if we met up with her and Reimu. And since she doesn't, we shouldn't have to do that. Then why did we come all this way? Yeah, that's what we have to figure out. Have you got any ideas, Li Huan? I'm guessing this is why you were called here with us. You know what's going to happen next, don't you? Think. Is there something that's supposed to happen, but looks unlikely to occur? Ah! Flan is supposed to come and save us after this, but she's sound asleep. Always wondered what we are supposed to do after getting called to other worlds. But this seems to indicate that we are meant to direct fate down its rightful path without interfering in any other way. You put it like that, it sounds kinda lame. But I'm pretty sure you are correct. Why are you only pretty sure? Isn't this important? She may seem uncertain, but her worlds hold a greater truth. I'd expect nothing less from a Celestial. Wow, so you picked up on that, did you? You're implying that it's a waste of time to spout theories, and that truth can be shown through practice. Or to put it simply, we can't know for sure until we try. Yeah, now you're talking. But we still have to make a plan to increase our chances of success. Hey, vampire. How long will it take for your sister to wake up? You're family, so you must have some idea, right? Normally, it would be impossible to know, but I've actually figured it out. Blender was knocked unconscious by the Witch of Scarlet Dream's explosive magic, the same magic that defeated me. This blast was much weaker, but it should still take a few days. No, this is Flender, so she'll recover in an hour or so. Oh, wow! Your sister's really strong! Miss Li Huan, do you remember how long it took for Miss Flan to come and rescue you? Let me check. "5 minutes and 30 seconds, so not much time at all. Then we better hurry and wake up Flander as soon as possible. Wait, what? Are you telling me that journal contains a record of what happened the last time you were here? Yes, we are currently reading the journal about what happened here right now. Yeah, it automatically records everything in detail. No way. Give me a look at that. Show me the part where it says what's happening now. Okay, but it really does record a lot of info. It's hard to read, let alone find anything useful. That's fine. All we need to know is what's going to happen in the next few minutes. The vampire's little sister caught up to you on the far side of the moon. What's wrong? Why don't you read it out loud instead of mumbling to yourself? Far side of the moon is pretty far away. Uh-oh. Awoo. Shion, what's wrong? Why are you barking? Wait, does that dog know something? Or was it merely a coincidence? What are you talking about? There, Shion. It's okay. Don't worry. Let me explain. With my superior intellect and wisdom, I've deduced that... Wait, it's not a toy? Oh, so you forgot. It's a real dog. We'll never make it in time! Huh? 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 Huh. Taking into account the distance from Flender to the far side of the moon, and Flender's top flying speed and acceleration, along with the time it will take for us to get to her and wake her up, it's clear that we won't make it in time. We need at least 3 more minutes. But surely we can make it if we go as fast as we can. You just need to also wake up Sakuya. And then she stops time and you have all the time you need. Can't go fast enough. This tower is just too big. Flender is too far away. Then what if we wake up Miss Sakuya first? She could use her ability to give us the time we need. Yeah, Byakuren, that's my idea, but I have a feeling Sakuya is also too far away and too hard to wake up. Flender appeared alone to rescue Li Chuan. If Sakuya was awake, she would have gone with her. Wake her up. The future will change, ruining everything. No way. I have to keep my promise. Then what's going to happen to this world? The explosive heat from the Witch of Scarlet Dreams will reduce the whole world to ash, resulting in a different future. There must be something we can do. There has to be, and we have to find it soon, before we run out of time. Right. There's something. One thing that will definitely work. My ultimate magic. I'll put all I have into a single spell. And if I focus all this power on acceleration, I can reach Flender in less than a second. My body will probably break down soon after, but I'm sure I can hold out long enough to wake her up. We sure have people sacrificing themselves for the greater good today. To reach the moon in both ways as well. No. I'll wake her up, even if it kills me. I can't allow that. Why? You can't stop me. Didn't you make a promise? I don't know what it's about, but you made a promise to someone, right? I sincerely doubt you'd be able to keep it after doing what you just described. Miss Alice, could you cast that spell on me instead? I'm fairly confident in my endurance, so I might have a higher chance of surviving. If we are talking about who has the best chance, then she should cast that spell on me. I'm sure I'll survive. I've got a better idea. When did you get dressed? With Gungnir. No, its form has changed, so perhaps I should give it a new name. Anyway, I'll imbue this with everyone's magical energy and Alice's ultimate spell. Then launch it at Flan. A sudden injection of magical power should cause her to regain consciousness. Also, hey, it's a Sentinel Festival remix. It will act like an electric shock. What's with the outfit? Yeah, same. You look cool. You look the same as me. Alright, you also have a bond with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Yes, it seems our brief interaction long ago formed a deep connection that led me to this fate. Come on, there's no time. Alice, cast your ultimate spell on my star Gungnir. Magical Stick Gungnir. Right, it's a Sentinel Festival for magical girls after all. So this is Magical Girl Remilia. Okay. Yakuren, Tenji, lend me your magical energy. Oh, and open that big window. On it. Lend me your magic too, Rumia. Sure thing. Now, it's your turn, Li Xuan. Oh, okay. Use your familiars to attack me with bullets. I'll absorb their magic. A battle will also help me warm up. Alright, here I go. Good. Let's do this. Thanks, everyone. There should be enough magic. Now then. I know I shouldn't have slept for so long. It's my duty as her big sister to wake Flenda up when she's oversleeps. Oh, glimmering starlight, come onto my devilish spear. Transcend time and space. Faster than the swiftest wind, stronger than a thunderbolt. Fly forth, Star Gungnir! And then, Fantasy Cosmos. I guess I should get going soon. It was fun, you know, apart from how you still haven't recognized me and the lack of tea. See you. Wait, Alice Margatroyd. Call me Alice. Alright, Alice. Wait a sec. What is it? I've enjoyed chatting with you with our backs to this window, but I don't think you should come here again. Why? I can't hold back the heat and explosions much longer. It's already too hot for organic life to survive, but by the next time you visit, it will be much, much worse. Don't worry. I'll be fine. No matter how hot it gets, I can ignore it with my magic. Yeah, but the heat isn't the only problem. I can't control the bullets that automatically shoot out from my body. I can't stop them from hitting you. It's dangerous. But I don't want you to end up like that vampire, returned to mist. And I don't want you to end up like Reimu, who disappeared before my eyes. I can't bear to lose another friend. Alright. It might not be anytime soon, but one day I will come to see you again. And we will talk face to face while drinking tea and commenting on the nice, cool weather. Wow, that sounds great. I'll hold you to that. Yeah, it's a promise. Sorry for the long wait, but I'm really glad to see you again, Marisa. Li Huan? Li Huan? Open your eyes already. You should be back now. Huh? Was I sleeping? Of course not. You were investigating the fate sealed within the seal crystal. Or have you forgotten? All right, now I remember. I got lost in a moment. Anyway, you did good. Let's go back inside and have some tea. You should also get some rest. I'll go tell everyone what we saw. I'm sure they'll be eager to hear about how all the different fates intertwined. We sure made some interesting discoveries, didn't we? You mean the magical Remelia? The magical girl costumes? Well, yes. They are interesting too, but that's not what I meant. Those people with motorcycles said they travel from world to world. It seems there are a number of world-hopping groups that originate from different universes. If we can learn their methods, we might be able to send people already in another world to a world further away. And of course, there's also mine and Alice's magical girl forms. They were caused by fragments of fate that drifted or were sent from another world. Fragments of fate? Yes, that's what I've chosen to call them. There's a different Alice and me in a far-off world who follow completely different destinies. Or perhaps there was another Alice and me. Fragments of fate are the aspects of destinies that have been scattered and separated from their host. It shouldn't be possible for such things to drift to another world, as long as the world they're in is functioning properly. So perhaps this is another effect of the lost words. There's no point dwelling on it under this detestable sunny sky. It's better discussed inside, around a table, along with some sweets and tea. Let's ask Marisa and Alice to join us. And so ends the Scarlet Devil Towers extra stage. And most of the Scarlet Devil Tower as is, I guess. Aside from that one big tower that we are very slowly climbing. And which will not end anytime soon. Now let's beat up that magical girl, because we can. You're not too hot, are you? Do you feel okay? You got enough water? Let me know if you need anything, okay? Sure. Let's just use that team to cool her down. Why not? Remilia, the magical girl. She's only weak to moon, weirdly enough. Ahui ho. I kinda want that Remilia to show off her spell cards, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to make that happen with this team. Nope, sure got through this round without her attacking. Maybe I should give her more of a chance. Then again, she's locking things like my power, so she's giving herself a chance, I guess. Stab, stab, stab. Oh no, she's using love against us. Even regular unpowered attacks almost took half a life bar away from her. But now she's gonna use a spell. What spells do you have, magical girl? Witness my vampire illusions etched into the shards of the shattered moon. There's nothing cuter than a living, beating heart. Remilia's Heartful Phantasm. Oh, it's Scarlet Gensokyo, but hearts. Now she has put something on us that we are not doing any damage anymore. Also, I need to refresh my barriers. Else she's eventually gonna start hurting us. Guess I can speed up the rounds when nothing is happening. Scarlet Devil mist veils the heavens. Mist of blood from lightless stars covers Gensokyo. Bear witness. This is the Scarlet Devil paradise of stars. Familiar in Blue Lotus Land. No, this is Scarlet Gensokyo, right? What was the other one then? Hard to tell. If everything is hearts. But considering it says Lotus Land, I'm assuming this one is the one that's Scarlet Gensokyo. I can't actually look at you, right? No. Now, will we be lucky and she will also use the one attack she hasn't used yet? No, I don't think it was Meister. But it might be Needle Mountain or whatever it's called. I know she has one other spell that does the weird bullet movement that Scarlet Gensokyo does. Oh, prayers imbued in the falling stars. Become starry mist and bestow a new moon onto this earth. Amelia's star mist destiny! Well, that's Scarlet Destiny. That's definite. Also, she has blessed us by using all of her spells in order. Red magic is just Scarlet Gensokyo, so can't be the same twice. Anyways, let's finish her off. Let's have her cool down a little. Vampire illusion, yeah, that's possible. Wait. Oh, okay.
み音をよそに私たちの幻想を始めましょう。診断膜結界水流放末。
Oh, she actually survived. No, she did not survive that.
幻想郷は全てを受け入れるのよ。それは南国のお話ですわ。
And with this, we have finished today's topics. Next time on Touhou LostWord, we return to something we have not seen in a long while. It will be the return.
先ほどの弾幕戦、まだ改善の余地がありますね。反省会をします。
To the Touhou LostWord. I can't even remember how long ago it was that we saw Renko and Maribel. So I guess it's about time we see where they ended up. Or where they will end up next. See you then. And we go more mystery hunting. Until then, goodbye.